Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first playoff game of 2023 men's basketball Northern Regional Round. Ohlone is going to be taking on the Butte College Roadrunners, and here is Mr. Ohlone with an amazing national anthem, Armando Galan.
Oh my goodness, Mr. Ohlone. Let's take it to Coach Curran for the starting five.
Out of Reno, Nevada, number 1, Isaac Wood. Starting at guard, he's a freshman, 6'2", 170. Out of Chico, number 3, Anthony Montoya. Starting at guard, he's a sophomore, 6'2", 205. Out of Freeport, Bahamas, number 11, Ozzie Meadows. Starting at forward, he's a sophomore, 6'4", 200. Also out of Freeport, Bahamas, number 23, Rolante Knowles. And to round out your starting five, starting at the forward position, sophomore, 6'5", 200, out of Phoenix, Arizona, number 33, Marvin Lee. Coach Martin is in his second year here at Butte College. He is assisted by Reese Kettle, Larry Smith, and Kamar McMillan. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your Ohlone College Renegades! Let's go! Starting at the point guard, he's a sophomore, 6 feet tall, Oakland, number 0, Jalen Jones. Starting at the guard position, he's a freshman, 5 feet 11 inches tall, out of Hayward, number 1, Matty Villanueva. Starting at the small forward, he's a freshman, 6 feet 3 inches tall, out of Newcastle, Australia, number 5, Jude Jennings. And starting at the power forward position, he's a freshman, 6 feet 6 inches tall, out of Perth, Australia, number 15, Michael Bastian. And to round out your starting five, also at the forward position, he's a sophomore, 6 feet 5 inches tall, out of Alameda, number 23, Josh Miyasu.
And that is the Ohlone College starting five, as well as the Roadrunners starting five, presented by Coach Curran, Coach Mike Curran of your Ohlone College Baseball Renegades. And here we go, folks, as we are ready to go now officially. This game is ready. These teams are ready. This crowd is ready. This school is ready. For the first time in 6 years, Ohlone College men's basketball playoffs are back.
Will immediately be escorted out of the venue by security staff. Those violating the 3C284 policy will be warned once. Subsequent violations of the 3C284 policy will result in ejection from this host venue. Thank you, and it's time.
And I want to quickly say a quick thank you to my friend Johan Lopez, who's joining us this evening. We are live now. Turn on your microphone, my friend. Let's get this going.
Yeah,
as
let's go. All right.
Michael Fashion gets the tip off here at 7:06. The Renegades have the lead to start off here, or have the ball to start off here. It is Nisulu under the paint, puts it up for two, misses his shot. Rebounded by Michael Fashion and put up by Jalen Jones. Missed shot there from the corner. Rebounded by Jude Jennings to Villanueva, now over to Nisulu. Nisulu trying to drive his way inside, puts it up for two.
That's a great shot by Josh Nisulu. Jordan Nisulu, I should say. He averaged 18 points in the regular season.
Having the ball now is number 3, Montoyo. Montoyo gets it over to Arroyo. Arroyo over to number 23.
And one.
And that was Knowles.
Yeah, this is a play.
Rolante Knowles there.
Yeah, Mondo, this is a player to watch. Number 23, Nando Meadow. Yeah, Knowles, I'm sorry. Yeah, number 23, Melos. They definitely got to watch out.
And Rolante Knowles hit the 2-point shot there, so he's going to come to the line for a 3-point play. It is up. It is good. So now Jalen Jones with possession of the basketball goes and takes it the other way to the left side. Matty Villanueva on the right side corner gets it over to Fashion. Fashion from the center to the left side to Jones. Jones back over to Jude in the center. Jude gets it over to Michael Fashion underneath the basket for 2.
Great extra pass by Jude Jennings. Stunning. You can't beat that right there.
4-3 is the score, 18:50 to play as this pass goes to the corner to number 1, Wood, and it is missed. Rebounded by the Renegades. Jalen Jones going back the other way, gets it to Villanueva in the wing for 3, misses his shot. Rebounded by number 11, Meadows. Ozzie Meadows over to number 23, Knowles, to now number 1, Wood, over to number 3, Montoyo now setting up the play. He's got 4 guys to the right, 1 guy to the left. He's going to take a screen from the right side, gets it over now to Wood. Wood puts it up for 3.
Yeah, that was a quick release by number 1, Wood. You couldn't beat that offense, honestly. Great offense. Couldn't beat it.
Now Jalen Jones taking it back the other way now. Takes it to the right side, gets a screen from Michael Fashion as he fades it over to the wing, plants his foot. Got to find a teammate, gets it to Nisulu. Nisulu now going to take it back to the right side to Matty Villanueva, who drives this one up the middle into the paint, puts it up for 2, misses his shot. It is rebounded by number 3, Marvin Lee. And Lee has this one fought away from him as he was trying to get it over to Montoyo. The Renegades have possession. It's Matty Villanueva over to Josh Nisulu on the right side wing, down to the left side wing to Jude Jennings. Jude Jennings looking to try and find a man. Trying to drive it back the other way, almost gets knocked out of bounds as he loses control of the ball. Goes to Montoyo, going back the other way. Montoyo now to Knowles, back over to number 33, Lee for 3.
2 open threes so far. This defense got to step up if they want to play in this contention game. Great start by Butte College so far.
The Renegades got to get on their horses here now. Down 9-4 early here as the Renegades are going to draw a foul on a pass to Josh Nisulu.
Yeah, so if the Renegades are going to win this game, the big three's got to step up. Villanueva, Jude Jennings, Nisulu. All 3 need to step up, show up in this game. They all can't be absent.
Inside their partner as taking it out was the Renegades. Josh Nisulu now has it on the left side when he's going to go for 3 and he hits it home.
It's that commentator's jinx, you know what I'm saying? Great jinx, though.
Definitely makes this a 2-point game now, so we take this commentator's jinx any way we can get him. As this is now number 3, Montoyo driving this one over across the middle to now Marvin Lee. Lee misses his shot, and it's rebounded by the Renegades.
Great tip off by Jude Jennings.
Jalen Jones, and he gets fouled going back across the right side.
Pretty electric start to the game. What do you say, Mondo?
I do say, as Jordan Lee still bringing the intensity himself, and taking it out is Jalen Jones, gets it to Michael Fashion, now back over to Jalen Jones. Jalen Jones over to Jude Jennings. Jennings hands it off to Josh Nisulu. Now Nisulu from the right side wing gets a screen from Michael Fashion. Gets it over to Jalen Jones on the left side, wide open, misses his 3.
Yeah, they got to start hitting these shots, bro. They're not hitting them.
Now driving it back the other way is Montoyo. Montoyo loses control of the basketball, and the Renegades are going to pick up possession here. Now they can drive for the tie or even take the lead with a 3-point shot here. Plenty of time, 16:05 to play still as Nisulu's on the left side wing, gets it over to Matty Villanueva. Wide open 3, hits it home, and the Renegades have the lead.
What a great shot by Villanueva. You can't beat that. He took it to the left. He shot it up in perfect nothing but net. Sensational by Villanueva.
NBN right there, nothing but net. As Stutter stepping and getting a spot inside as Montoyo gets it over to Wood. Wood misses his shot, and it's rebounded by Jude Jennings.
That was a great contention by Jones.
Jude over to the right side now to Matty Villanueva. And Matty Passing it to Josh Nisulu. Looked like he was going to do his stutter step move to put it up for 3. As Nisulu puts this one up for 2, misses his shot. Rebounded by Michael Fashion. A good physical basket. As he passed it over to Jennings. Now back over to Fashion. Now over to Villanueva for 3 in the corner. Misses his shot. And it's rebounded by Wood. Wood going back across the other way. Loses control of the basketball as he's able to get rid of it to Marvin Lee. Now from Marvin Lee over to Montoyo. And Montoyo now going to ice this play a little bit. 16 to shoot as he drives this one over the middle, gets it over to Knowles somehow, some way, and the Renegades able to rebound it there on the missed shot. Now back over to the corner to Matty V, misses his shot, rebounded there by Wood.
Pretty fast-paced start to the game so far.
And this is a 3-point shot from Ozzie Meadows, missed shot. Another rebound here for the Renegades, as they have had a negative rebound margin over the season, and they were looking to try and improve on that in this game, and they have done so far. Villanueva putting this one up for 2, misses his shot, and it's rebounded by number 3, Montoyo. Montoyo now over to 23, Knowles. Knowles back over to Montoyo, back over to number 1, Wood. Wood gets this one underneath to Lee. Lee now back over to Montoyo. Montoyo back over to Lee. Marvin Lee trying to drive this one up the middle, and it goes out of bounds on a missed shot there from Lee.
Early timeout.
And with the 30-second timeout, we will be back in 30 seconds.
Hey guys, it's me, Isabella Gomez, filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
All right, and we are back here with more basketball action live from the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. I'm Romano Galan. I'm joined with
Johan Lopez.
And it's been a dandy so far. It's been a really good game as the Renegades are now going to stick to the defense here. 9 to shoot for the Roadrunners as it's going to be Marvin Lee, and he misses a 3-point shot, rebounded by Nisulu.
Nisulu got high up for that ball.
And Matty V now yelling the play out as he gets it over to the right side to Uncle back to Nebutek Lamarium. Both new players entering the game for the Renegades. Checking out was Jalen Jones and Fashion. Now Villanueva from the corner gets it over to Nebtek Lamarium. Now Tech Lamarium over to Josh Nisulu for 2. Misses his shot. Rebounded by Uncle back. Good positioning from him. Gets it to Nisulu back over to Villanueva. Now over to Neb. And Neb driving this one up the middle. Puts it up for 2. Are you kidding me? What a play.
Oh, that jelly was fantastic. All right, how'd I do it? OC. Oh, that's where you do it.
And so now going back the other way, it's Marvin Lee putting it up for 2, misses his shot, rebounded by Uncle back. And now Matty V.
You can already feel the presence by number 21.
Matty V over to Nebutek Lamarium, misses his 3-point shot from the corner, and it's going to be rebounded by the Roadrunners. This is number 11. And Ozzie Meadows with a 2-point shot there, driving it back up the middle. 1-point game, 12-11, 12-28 to play, 22 to shoot for the Renegades as Matty drives this one up the middle, loses control of the basketball and draws a foul as he was almost very close there from losing control of the basketball entirely and losing possession. It is not a shooting foul as Knowles draws his first foul of the game and team's third of the game. Matty Villanueva takes it out, gets it over to the wing for Nebutek Lamarium for 3.
They caught that defense sleeping and took advantage of it with the open 3 for number 14, Nebtek.
As this is now number 23, Knowles, who hits it home for 3.
Number 23, Vermonte Knowles, 3-point field goal.
And we got ourselves a close game here, back and forth, as we are now 8 minutes into the game. Jude Jennings trying to get this one back over across to the left side, and it is knocked away and picked up by the Roadrunners. It is Isaac Wood getting it over to number 21. That was Steffens. Tanner Steffens gets it back over to Wood. Now Wood driving it back the other way, gets it to number 33, Lee, and Lee puts it up for 2.
That was impressive. He was double teaming. He still made that shot.
And Matty V now back over to the left side to Neb Teklamariam, now to Josh Nisulu. Josh over to Villanueva. Villanueva to the right side to Nebu Teklamariam, now over to the center to Uncle back for 3, misses his shot. Rebounded by number 23, Knowles.
I was okay with that shot. You know, it was wide open. He had to
And Knowles gets denied there by Nebu Teklamariam.
Oh, and he stared him down too. Can't beat that right there. Impressive. So let's just talk about this Butte College, right, Mondo? All right, so they finished 14-13 in the regular season, led by Coach Jack Martin. And the Roadrunners has been struggling in away games. They have a 4-6 record as the play continues.
And Isaac Wood putting this one up for 2, misses his shot. Somehow out on the Renegades, though, as they were the last ones to touch it. It looked like Jude Jennings from the side.
So these are the players to watch for Butte College. Number 23, Rolante Knowles, averaging 17 a game. Great season. While number 11, Ozzie Meadows, averaging 14 a game.
And getting it out on the takeout pass there was Ozzie Meadows for 2.
As Ozzie Meadows scores. We have that jinx, you know?
So now, Josh Nisulu over to Nebu Teklamariam. And Teklamariam looking to try and find a spot to drive this one up the middle. He has a spot in the center. Plants his feet and puts it up for 2. He was trying to pass it back to one of his teammates on the other side, but nobody came open on the play, so he did it himself and drove it up the middle for 2 points. What a physical basket there from Nebu Teklamariam, as Meadows now trying to mix him up now
he
himself.
contested that shot too.
And he misses his shot.
Both
Rebounded
ends.
by Jude
Great
Jennings. Now Matty V looking back across the other way, hands it off to Josh Nisulu on the right middle side. Now fading over to the direct middle, driving it up the paint. No pursuit and a basket there for Josh Nisulu to put the Renegades in the lead.
That drive was vicious by number 23, Nisulu.
As Wood gets it over now to number 21, Steffens. Steffens over to number 11, Meadows. Back over to Steffens. Misses his 3-point shot. Rebounded by Matty V. And Matty V going back the other way. Spins his way inside and puts it up for 2. But he is fouled doing so. No basket there as it was offline. But it's an offensive foul on Matthew Villanueva on the spin inside. I thought it was a defensive foul.
That was one of the most impressive fouls I've seen. If he would have finished that, this roof would have blown off by these fans.
I'll tell you what, I would have made the microphone peak. Let's actually turn it down just for continuity purposes.
Great start to this game. This is playoff basketball right here, Mondo. Let's go.
All right, gauging it down because I can't hear myself talk. Here is Montoya, puts it up for 2.
That was silky by Montoya. Just impressive.
As now it's Jalen Jones taking it back across the other way for the Renegades. To the right side, fading it to the wing, now driving it back across the middle, gets it over to Fashion. Fashion hands it off to Jalen Jones, and Jones trying to find a way inside, and a foul is called.
That foul's on number 23 from Butte College, Rolante Knowles, his 2nd and team 4th. Sub into the game, number 33, Marvin Steve.
Correction, I did not, nobody heard that. 8 minutes and 57 seconds left to play. It was Knowles' 2nd foul, team 4th. As Jalen gets this one over to the left side to Jude for 3, misses his shot, and it's rebounded there by the Roadrunners. Driving it back up the middle is number 5, Owens. And it's a blocking foul on Ohlone College. Owens didn't quite get the shot there, so he's going to come to the line for 2 shots.
One thing about this Roadrunners team is that they do get to the line a fair amount. They average 16 free throws a game out of 20.
And his first name is Marvelous.
Marvel, that's sick.
That is wonderful.
That's impressive. You gotta admit, Mondo.
Well, I'll tell you what. He had a marvelous first free throw there as a timeout is called, and we will be back in just 30 seconds.
Hey guys, it's Isabella Gomez filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
All right, and we are back here on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. This is Armando Galan with Johan Lopez to my right. Here for the final home game of the basketball season. Whether the Renegades win or lose, this is it. This is the last home game of the season. First playoff game in school history for the Renegades for Ohlone College and men's basketball in 6 years.
6 years? Wow. What were you doing in 6 years?
6 years ago,
Freshman.
I was calling a high school game.
Yeah.
As Marvelous Meadows misses his shot, Owens misses his second free throw. Taking it back the other way as Jalen Jones gets it to Jude Jennings, wide open in the center for a 3.
Jude Jennings for 3.
Finally, Jude Jennings shows up to this game right here. Open, high arc, nothing but net. He practiced that every day in the gym.
Now taking it back the other way is going to be number 3, Montoyo. Montoyo gets it over to number 32, Kittenig, and gets it now to number 11, Meadows. Meadows driving his way up the middle, getting denied by Jones, and Teclamarium finds his teammate number 5, Owens, who finds number 21, Stephens, and a great play there by the Roadrunners, running their way up for a 2-point shot.
That was an impressive extra pass. That's all they needed. Extra pass, easy layup. That's where they get the buckets right there.
Now driving it back the other way is Nebu Teclamarium, and Neb Teclamarium hands it off now to Jalen Jones. Jalen Jones over to Jude Jennings on the right side. Jude trying to find a way to drive this one up the middle, getting contested all the way up, and
okay. So it was a block.
It was a block.
Violation.
No, it was a traveling violation on the Renegades. Thought it was. Missed the call there.
Number 1, Isaac Wood.
23-22 with 7:31 left in the first half.
So here we go. Isaac Wood now taking it back the other way for the Roadrunners, driving it up the middle, and his pass to Meadows was contested there by the Renegades, and it looked like Jude Jennings who got a hand on it and went out of bounds, so the Roadrunners will now take it out from underneath the basket. And now to number 32, Kittenig, and Kittenig gets it over to Wood. Wood misses his shot, rebounded by the Renegades, and it's a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Roadrunners.
Hey, Mondo, is it fair to say they've been limiting their turnovers so far in the game?
I would say yes.
All right, great analysis. All right, thanks, Mondo.
I completely missed the question, but I'm pretty sure you're right.
Yes.
Marvin Lee for 2. Ask the question again real quick.
They have been limiting their turnovers in this game so far.
Definitely. They've been limiting the turnovers for sure. And it's simple stuff like playing catch with your teammates. As JP gets this one over to Michael Faston, almost had a physical basket, would have blown the roof off the place. Rebounded by the Roadrunners, great defense from them, and this is now number 33, Lee, putting it up for 2.
They're gonna slow the pace down. The momentum's on the Roadrunners so far. They gotta calm down and get to the line.
Score now 27-22 in favor of the Roadrunners, and the Renegades got to get on a run here. JP from the far corner for 3, misses his shot. Somehow, Jude Jennings able to rebound it, getting it back over. Inbounds it, and off the foot of Keating, out of bounds on Roadrunners, and the Renegades somehow able to keep possession by the slimmest of margins there on that play.
Hey, Jude Jennings definitely sacrificed his body. He's gonna be feeling that in the morning.
Now Matty Villanueva over to Jalen Jones, now to Josh Nisulu from the left side. Josh Nisulu spinning his way inside, gets it over to JP. JP driving it up the middle, finding Jalen Jones. Jones almost had a wide open basket, leaves it open for Villanueva on the left side wing, misses his shot. Rebounded by Michael Fashion, and Jalen Jones now over to the left side to Villanueva, and Villanueva draws a foul on the play.
Yeah, they see wanted the ball, and number 5 just got way too physical, and he got called for the foul.
Foul is called against Marvelous Owens. It is his first and team 5th. Taking it out now is going to be Jalen Jones. Jones to JP, and JP going across, gets it over to Jalen Jones now. Jalen Jones fading it further and further to that left wing. Now drives it up the middle, putting it up for 2. And there it is.
That was a sinky smooth.
If that wasn't even in, then Michael Fashion would have came and cleaned it up with the dunk anyways. That was a design play there by the Renegades, and they got a basket on an unattended shot there by Jalen Jones, but he'll take it. As it is Isaac Wood getting it back over now to number 3, Montoyo. Montoyo driving it this way, now gets it over to Owens. Owens up the middle, misses his shot, rebounded by Matty V. What a play there by Matty V.
Great rebound right there.
As he gets it over to the left side now to Jalen Jones. Jalen from the left side wing. Driving this one up the middle, gets it to Villanueva, who's open in the corner, drives it inside, puts it up for 2, misses his shot, and it's rebounded by Isaac Wood. Isaac Wood over to the right side to Montoyo. Montoyo now over the middle to Meadows. Ozzie Meadows now gets it over into the paint to number 32, Keatnig. Keatnig over to number 5, Owens for a 3-point shot from the left side wing.
That was gotta be at least 25 feet. That's just, can't be it, he was open. He took it.
And the Roadrunners coming in here playing with a vengeance as this pass goes over to number 5, Josh Nisulu. 23, and a foul called against number 5, Marvelous Owens. It is his 2nd and team 6th foul. Taking it out now is going to be Jalen Jones, gets it over to JP. And JP from the left side wing. Hands it off to Jalen Jones. Jalen now from the left side wing. Gets a screen from Michael Fashion as he drives it back the right side. JP now, 6 seconds on the shot clock, loses control of the ball. Montoyo picks it up, gets it over to Wood, and it's through the hands of Wood, and somehow the Roadrunners keep possession.
Yeah, they gotta limit that turnover. I think it's gotta be one of the first few of this game, but can't let that happen again.
But it comes in a huge moment, which does not help the Renegades here, where they absolutely needed points on that possession. Taking it out now is the Roadrunners, number 32, Keatnig. Gets it over to Wood, and Wood getting a screen now from number 33, Lee. And Lee gets it now on a pass, hands it off over to number 5, Owens, with a physical basket there, putting the Renegades down by 8. With a 2-point shot there. Now this is the most crucial possession in the game. 3:48 to play as Nisulu from the right side wing hits it home for 3.
They desperately needed that basket, Mondo.
3-point field goal. Into the game, 5 for Ohlone, Jude Jennings. And number 23 for Roadrunners, Rolante Knowles.
Back in the game now for the Renegades is going to be Jude Jennings. And coming out of the game Ryan Uncleback and JP Patad. As Villanueva trying to apply the pressure to Montoya, who tries this one up the middle, misses a shot, rebounded by Villanueva, and it's knocked out of bounds there by number 33, Lee.
Villanueva's getting a lot of boards. He's definitely going to get to 10 by the end of this game.
Taking it back out now is Jalen Jones. Jones over to Nisulu. Nisulu driving this one up the middle, putting it up for two and denied there by number 3. Montoya. Somehow the Renegades able to retake possession though. Back over to Villanueva for 3, misses his shot, and it's rebounded by Marvin Lee.
They have to capitalize. And Jalen Jones.
As Jalen Jones intercepts a pass himself. Now takes it back the other way. Go, Jalen, go! As he's underneath the basket, trying to set up a layup. Passes wayward and out of bounds to Jude Jennings. He was just a step behind that pass. Oh, what
that
a
was
play.
the right play, but just no, it's great. Either way, it was gonna be a hard play. So, easier said than done.
What a great play there, but these defenses coming alive here in the final couple of minutes. As this is number 3, Montoya driving him across the other way, and it's somehow in the hands of the Renegades as Meadows lost it as he was going up for a layup. And Jennings shoots
hey, goaltending! That's goaltending!
For 2, and he's gonna have a 3-point play.
And the crowd is loving it.
Jude Jennings.
This crowd is loving it. Ooh.
Correction, no 3-point play, but Jude Jennings still an absolute animal on that play. Jukes his way inside for a wide open layup and hits it home. 32-29 as number 3 Montoya gets it over to number 33 Lee.
And Lee
has his pass stolen by Josh Nisulu. He goes up, lays it up for 2, and this crowd comes alive. Renegades now down by 1 on the 2-point shot there by Josh Nisulu.
Silky smooth, Mondo. Silky smooth. They have the momentum right now. They have the momentum.
As this is now number 23, Knowles gets it over to number 33, Lee. Lee back over to number 11, Meadows. Meadows over the middle.
Travel that way.
And the Renegades will retake possession.
They have
with
to
2 minutes
capitalize
to
here.
play.
They have to capitalize. Set the tone for the rest of the game. Last 2 minutes. This is where they win the game right here, Mondo.
Absolutely love that call there, partner. Here we go. The most crucial possession of the half so far. It is going to go to Jalen Jones. Jones over to Jude Jennings. Now to Nisulu. Nisulu from the wing. Misses his 3-point shot. And it is rebounded by the Roadrunners. Meadows has his pass. Intercepted, but a foul called against the Renegades. Michael Fashion.
That was a great call, in my opinion. It looked like he barely touched him. Zebras can be zebras, right? As we're homers right here.
Definitely, we're homers. Hey, we're getting our degree from Ohlone College, so sorry, we are homers. But we love you, Roadrunner family, and thank you for joining us this
Aaron
afternoon.
Rodgers. Yeah.
As Montoya has this one on the left side wing. He has been impressive so far. Fakes the pass, now gets it over to number 11, Meadows. Meadows fakes his pass, puts it up for 2, misses his shot. Puts it up for 2 again, misses his shot again.
Great contest by Michael Fashion.
Now it's Nisulu, over to Jalen Jones, down to Villanueva. Villanueva inside for 2, puts it up and hits it home. And the Renegades are back in the lead. The Renegades are back in the lead.
What is that, 8 in a row?
32.
Jeez.
1:03 left to play here in the half. The whole entire stadium chanting defense, wearing green and gold. As Montoya gets this pass from number 1, Wood. Wood back over to Montoya. Underneath now to number 23.
Travel.
It is Knowles.
Wow.
And Knowles is called on a travel.
They have lost their way, Mondo. Ohlone, this is where they get the win right here. Great job by Ohlone.
And this crowd coming alive here. 46 seconds. So we have enough for 2 possessions here as Jalen Jones is going to take it to the left side wing, hands it off to Jude Jennings. Jude Jennings getting a screen from Michael Fashion, gets it over to Nisulu, spins his way into the paint, gets it over to Villanueva in the center for a 3, misses his shot. It is rebounded there by the Roadrunners. And the Roadrunners are going to ice this clock. They want this to be the final shot.
Saved by the bell, Mondo. Saved by the bell.
Anthony Montoya Going to the left side, 10 seconds on the clock. Now to number 11, Meadows. Meadows over to number 23. That is Knowles. He misses his shot. And time whistle is blown here.
How can he did it correctly?
And they're going to reset the game clock. 5.1 seconds on the clock here. And this will be very important.
Man, Mondo, this is what, 34, 33?
Score 34-33. Renegades with 5 seconds to put up a final shot here. It is Jalen Jones driving it up the middle, plants his foot, puts it up for 2, and it is no good.
And ladies and gentlemen,
These runners were saved by the bell, Mondo. If they had another 5 minutes in the half, we would have blown up easily.
Oh, man. And let me tell you, if that was just one half of playoff basketball, I'm ready for the next one.
A 10 in a row?
Wow.
Ooh, this offense was cruising.
That was absolutely nuts. A lot of energy. Great game so far from both teams as the Roadrunners will take it into the half up by 1. We will take our 15-minute break up here in the booth, and we will be back with second half action after this break. You are listening to Ohlone College men's playoff basketball action live on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. Johan Lopez to my right, Armando Galan signing off. We'll be back in 15 minutes. are back after the 15-minute halftime break here at Epler Gymnasium, live from the Fremont campus of Ohlone College. This is Armando Galan. I am joined with my good friend, broadcasting partner, Johan Lopez.
Yes,
both
sir.
broadcasting majors here at the wonderful Ohlone College. And at the half, your Ohlone College basketball Renegades trail in their first playoff game in 6 years by a score of 34-33, 1 point game, one less mistake, one less turnover, one less getting beat on a rebound.
Game of inches, sir. Game of
Seriously,
inches. It's going
that's
to be a
literally
dogfight
what
to
we
the
have
end.
to say here as we are hitting the second half. 20 minutes on the clock. As soon as these teams break their team huddles, we are ready to go. Want to send a quick shout out to our Ohlone College athletic student body that is here. So we got some members from the baseball team. Let's see, Nate Rosser, Joey Stover, Big Red, Will Lindberg, and of course Stevie Hahn, Kyle Olympia, Cameron Calvillo, all the guys that are usually here, as well as some members from the Ohlone College women's volleyball team. Gianna Cicanti, Ira Sharma, Lena Calpin, and then Lillian Knight, the second baseman for your Ohlone College softball Renegades. This ball is taken out by Michael Fashion, given to number 10, or number 0, Jalen Jones. Now over to Jude Jennings for 3, misses his shot. And here we go, 1945. Not the year, that's how much time we got. As this pass gets over to number 33, and that was Lee, who fakes his pass to the left side, puts it up for 2, misses his shot.
No way.
It goes out of bounds, and possession is gonna stay with the Roadrunners.
Fans disagreeing. I respect it.
Hey, baseball players, they're bigger homers than us. Rolante Knowles is going to take this one out, and he gets it over to number 33, Lee. Now from Lee over to Wood.
There we
Cross
go.
goes wayward and out of bounds.
Ball don't lie, Mondo. Ball don't lie.
Huge forced turnover there by the Renegades as Josh Nisulu gets this one out now to Jalen Jones, and here we go. Jalen to the left side to Nisulu. Nisulu taking all the inches he got to the left side, gets it to Jude Jennings. Stutter step, put it up for 3, misses his shot. Rebounded by number 3, Montoyo. Montoyo now over to Lee, and Lee has this one fought away by Michael Fashion.
Oh, that's
what
textbook.
a physical
Just
turnover.
whipped it out. That's how you do it, Fashion.
And the Renegades now going to drive this back the other way. It is Jalen Jones driving it up the middle, plants his foot, gets over to Michael Fashion. Fashion underneath for Josh Nisulu. He's looking for a foul as it goes out of bounds there. Got hooked with his right arm.
Timeout on the floor.
And a timeout is called by the Roadrunners. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
I tell my son, I love you every single day. Now, my dad has never said that to me. Not because he doesn't love me, but because culturally it wasn't comfortable for him. Now that he's a grandfather, he says, I love you to my son every time he sees him. My advice to all the fathers out there, forget the cultural restrictions. They grow up way too fast for you to waste even a single precious moment.
As we come back
Get
from the
Mondo,
break, the
he's the star of
Renegades
the
still
show.
trail by 1. No shots made here by either team as we are a minute and some change into the second half. It goes over to the right side to Montoyo. Montoyo gets a screen from Lee, and now Montoyo driving this one back across the other way, gets it to Isaac Wood. Isaac Wood driving this one up the middle through the paint, gets it over to Montoyo, who drives this one back across. Now to number 33, Marvin Lee for 2.
Yeah, that ball movement was unstoppable.
Taking it back the other way now is Jalen Jones, driving it up the middle. No pursuit, gets it over to Jude Jennings from the corner, misses his free shot.
Jennings over 3 for the second half.
18-10 on the clock here, 36-33, Butte leads. Good stutter step inside there from Isaac Wood as he puts it up for 2.
Isaac Wood.
38.
Trailing by 5 now is the Renegades. 17:57 on the clock as Jalen Jones getting forced back to the outside, gets it over to Josh Nisulo on the left side wing, goes out of bounds on the Roadrunners.
They have yet to score in this half yet, right?
Yet to score in this half, you are correct there, partner.
For sure.
We are now 2 minutes into the second half, 2 minutes and 9 seconds in, and the Renegades have not put up a basket yet. Trying our hardest to get that announcer's jinx, huh?
Yeah, G. Jennings 0 for 3.
Michael Fashion driving it to the right side. Pass goes way out of bounds there.
Terrible
and
start.
Jude Jennings in the corner.
Awful start to the second half, Mondo.
And the Renegades, it's like clockwork. We were talking about how they weren't turning the ball over, weren't making those mental errors. They are making the mental and physical ones now. Have got to clean it up here as time is running out. Time is short here in these playoff games. Montoyo from the left side wing misses his three-point shot, rebounded by Jalen Jones. Now Jalen's got to go, go, go. He's going to have Nisulu to the left side, hands it off. Nisulu, after bobbling it, has control, gets it over to Villanueva. Villanueva trying to drive his way inside, decides to go for a jumping shot, misses his shot, rebounded by Michael Fashion, almost mistimed his jump there, but was able to get it with his wide wingspan. And it's Jalen Jones. Now over to Nisulu. Nisulu fakes the handoff to Matty Villanueva, driving it all the way up for a layup.
There you go. They got to switch that momentum if they want to get back into this game.
So now, it is number 3, Montoyo. Driving it across the left side. He's going to get a screen here from Marvin Lee, and he chooses not to take it. Now Marvin fades off the screen, wide open in the center, gets it over to number 11, Meadows. Meadows over to number 23, Knowles. Ronaldo Knowles with a three-point shot.
That blow-up movement was on par. They took advantage of that shot and made it. Took advantage.
It is actually a 2-point shot there for Rolante.
On the line.
As it would have been 41-35. It is now 40-35 as play stops on a foul called against the Roadrunners. Goodness, what am I saying here? Taking it out will be Jalen Jones, and let's see here what the call is going to be. Foul is going to be against Ozzie Meadows. It is his second and team first of the half.
You should put your other glasses on, maybe that'll change the momentum, you know? I don't know, I'm superstitious. I don't know about you.
I'm superstitious too, so I'm listening to your superstition. Take the call from here right now.
Oh, for sure. All right. Jane Joe's going to inbound the ball, and he's looking for Nisolo. He doesn't go to Nisolo. He goes to Vanilla with the open shot. Bangs it in. Much needed basket for Ohlone. Great shot by Villanueva. That's where they get back into this game right here.
And that was right when I put on the shades too. So I think you're on to something, partner. It is now Montoyo driving across the other way, trying to find a teammate, gets it over to Meadows. Meadows now over to Wood, back over to Meadows, driving it up the middle, gets denied by Fashion and knocked down on the floor, but able to get the 2-point shot there on a physical basket. The score is now 42-38.
42-38.
Jalen Jones from the left side wing, driving it closer and closer to that 3-point line, trying to find a teammate, and he calls a timeout there last second before committing a travel. Timeout called by the Renegades, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Where's your emergency?
Everyone's on their way. What happened? Your friend's not breathing. Please get my mom and dad. Oh my God!
Coming out of the timeout, the Renegades took, and it was a key timeout there by Jalen Jones as he was about to commit a traveling foul, or even worse, had the ball turned over there as he had a bunch of Roadrunners on either side of him. I think it was 3 there that converged on that play, as Jalen Jones is going to take it back out. And on the Roadrunners side, they have they're still trying to kind of dry up the floor a little bit, as it looks like it's a little bit too moist for them on their side. They're dragging their towels across the floor, and it's a delay of game warning issued to Butte.
Delay
baseball
game
players
warning.
like it.
Ah, that's interesting, Mondo.
And coming in now is going to be Cameron Calvillo to clean it up. That's what he usually does in baseball too, cleaning up all the garbage that comes up the middle. As a middle infielder. 15:30 on the clock as Jalen Jones is on the left side wing, gets it over to Jude Jennings on the left side corner, driving it back across the other way, and a shot clock violation on the Renegades.
The Renegades are going to get their head back into this game. Slow start to the second half. They have to change their pace.
They got to get momentum back, and quickly. As in playoff games, minutes mean hours. As Montoyo drives this one up the middle, draws a foul as he missed the shot, so he's going to come to the line for 2 shots.
The momentum's in Butte's favor so far.
Jude Jennings, his first, team first. Correction, Jude Jennings, second foul, team first.
So Jude Jennings with the second foul of the game and team first of the half. It is going to be Montoyo for his first of 2 shots, and it is good.
Nope.
Now Montoyo to the line for his second of 2. And here it comes, his second of 2 in there. 44-38, 15-11 to play here. Now the Renegades absolutely need points here. 15:05 as Jalen Jones drives this one to the right side, gets it to Matthew Villanueva. Villanueva, stutter step, put it up for 3, misses his shot.
Foul, let's go.
Rebounded there by number 32,
Push off.
Keating, and he is going to be called for a push-off.
There we go.
32, Taylor Keating, his first and team second. Into the game, the Roadrunners, number 5, Marvelous Owens.
Marvelous Owens checking into the game.
Is that not the best first name in the world, or what?
It is.
As Matty Villanueva trying to drive this one back inside and gets on an offensive foul.
If I was Jordan Lee, I'm calling a timeout. You know, we got to resolve what's going on. We can't let this go farther than 8.
Renegades still have 4 timeouts remaining in the game. It could be a good opportunity to call a timeout, but you ideally don't want to call it for the next 4 minutes with 14:44 on the clock still.
Oh.
As Wood driving this one up the middle,
There we
loses
go.
control of the basketball, and it's
Villanueva.
picked up by Matty Villanueva. Good force turnover there by the Renegades as Villanueva puts it
Oh,
up for 2.
my God.
It goes in and then back out.
Play of the game.
Oh, man.
Play of the game so far. Can't teach
Monte
that.
Knowles with the rebound goes over to Marvelous Owens. He puts it up for 2, misses his shot, but he is fouled doing so, so he's going to come to the line for 2 shots.
Foul number 1, Matt Villanueva, his 3rd foul and team 3rd.
Is it 40 or 38? I'm trying to look the score.
Roadrunners will be number 5, Marvelous Owens.
All right.
So now Marvelous Owens putting it up for his first of 2, and now for his second of 2. The man who has been awarded the greatest first name in history, Marvelous Owens.
Misses.
And his second of 2 is missed. It goes out of bounds on the Roadrunners, so the Renegades now trail by 7. And it is officially time. They got to start making baskets here. Jalen Jones trying to drive it the other way, goes up the middle, plants his foot, gets it over to Nebu Teklamariam in the center for a deep 3, wide open, misses his shot. Rebounded by number 5, Marvelous Owens. Owens driving it up the middle, no pursuit on the layup, missed shot, rebound by the Renegades. 14 to play here exactly. As this goes to the right side, Villanueva putting it up for 2, misses shot, rebounded by Fashion, pass back on the outer half of the right, on the left side nobody in particular. Nobody was home. Nebula Teclamariam trying to get that one back inbounded, but on his effort, it still bounces out of bounds.
Yeah, the Renegades' shots aren't falling so far. They only have one three-pointer in the first 7 minutes of the second half. They've got to have the shots falling if you want to get back.
Gotta hit these shots.
Yeah, man.
Just
Take
plain
advantage.
and simple. Gotta hit these shots. 13:44 to play here as Isaac Wood drives this one up the middle, plants his foot, almost lost control of the basketball as he's able to get it to Ozzie Meadows. Meadows puts it up for two.
They need points here. Ohlone needs desperately some points. They are fighting for their lives right now.
Jalen Jones driving underneath the basket, gets it to Jude Jennings in the left side corner, driving it inside, putting it up for two, missing his shot, but it's going to go to the line.
Get to the line, calm this down.
Third, and team third. And to the line from Ohlone College is be number 5, Jude Jennings. And Jennings with 2 free throws.
38-47.
Now Jude to the line, shooting 2, 13-16, 47-38. Roadrunners lead by 9, and the Renegades definitely need both of these free throws. Jude hits the first one home.
Number 2, Jonathan Powell. And number 21, Ryan Uncleback. And for the Roadrunners, number 21, Tanner Stevens.
Ryan Uncleback and Jonathan Powell both check in for the Renegades. Thank you there, Coach Curran, for the public address announcement. And for the second and 2, Jude Jennings puts it up, and he's 2 for 2 at the line there, and brings this game within 7 points again. 13-12 on the clock as this goes to Owens, Marvelous Owens, over to Wood. Wood underneath now to number 33, Lee. Back over to Owens, back over to Wood. Wood, right side, wing for 3, misses his shot, and then goes out of bounds on the Renegades. The Renegades now getting an air ball chant from the baseball team. Now have to try and get this offense rolling. They have to get a basket here. Most crucial possession in the game here. 12:53 as Jonathan Powell has it. We are 8 minutes through this second half. As Nebula Teclamariam loses control of the basketball there. It was off his hands and goes out of bounds, and the Roadrunners are going to retake possession.
How many turnovers is that? Too many.
I've lost count.
Too many. Yeah, exactly. Too many.
Knowles driving this one up the middle now, gets it over to number 21. That is Stevens. Tanner Stevens now to Knowles again. Missed the shot, and it is an offensive foul called against.
Great charge.
Offensive foul called against the Roadrunners. And it's Rolante Knowles, his 3rd foul and team 4th. Renegades going to retake possession now. Josh Nisula taking it out to Jonathan Powell. And Powell driving it back across the other way. And he draws a foul there against number 23, Rolante Knowles. It is his 4th foul of the game and 5th of the half for the
4th foul. Sit him down. You want to get ejected, right?
Yep.
All right.
And it is is the team 5th now of the half for the Roadrunners. Jonathan Powell now has it, gets it over to Josh Nisula. Josh Nisula turns his way inside, gets it to Nebula Teclamariam. Neb from the left side corner, or the wing, gets it over to the corner to Powell. Now to the right side wing to Jude Jennings. Jude spins his way inside, puts it all the way up, and he's going to get a shot. A 3-point play by Jude Jennings.
Absolute silky by Jude Jennings. Now that's the play of the game right there. Huge. Huge. Momentum.
Timeout is called by the Roadrunners. 12:01 to play. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Timeout called by the Renegades. Correction. Butte. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
I tell my son, I love you every single day. Now, my dad has never said that to me. Not because he doesn't love me, but because culturally it wasn't comfortable for him. Now that he's a grandfather, he says, I love you to my son every time he sees him. My advice to all the fathers out there, forget the cultural restrictions. They grow up way too fast for you to waste even a single precious moment.
And we are back here, 12:01 left to play here in the second half, and the Renegades are gonna have Drew Jennings come to the line for a three-point play as he was fouled on an off-balance layup. That was just one of the most unbelievable shots we've seen on the season so far.
Incredible, Mondo.
Johan said it. That was the play of the game so far.
Oh, so far. I thought I had it for Villanueva in the first layup in the first half, but wow, that definitely beats it. Impressive stuff by G. Jennings.
Now this is huge here. The Renegades definitely need all the points they can get, and they are going to get it here with Drew Jennings on the three-point play. Taking it back across the other way now is number 3, Montoyo, gets it over to number 11, Meadows! Puts it up for 2.
Yeah, impressive stuff. He couldn't beat that. Great offense, but better defense, but better offense.
Josh Nisulu now from the left side wing. Handing it off, no, fakes the handoff to Drew Jennings. Now gets it over to Jonathan Powell. Back over to Josh Nisulu. Right side corner for a 3! Puts this game within 3 points!
Crucial 3 by 23, Nisalu. All right, momentum. There we go. There we go. He has numbers. Ah. Oh my God. That was great defense, but better offense. You can't defend that at this point. There we go. Jennings has taken over the second half. They needed this by Drew Jennings. Right turnover. No, net tech. Finish it. Finish it. Finish it. Momentum. The momentum's going, Mondo. What is going on, Mondo? Go on. Let's go.
Nev.Tech on that play there. This is now Lee. Almost had his pass intercepted there. Gets it over to number 11, Meadows. Meadows hits the 2-point shot. Now driving it back the other way is Jonathan Powell. Powell losing control of the ball, and it gets over to Lee. Now Lee driving this one the other way, gets it over to number 3, Montoyo. Montoyo over now to intended for number 5. It is Josh Nisulu. Loses control of the basketball. It should have been a foul there, but the Roadrunners have possession. Montoyo to number 11, Meadows, putting it up for 2, and hits it home.
Terrible call.
We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right, because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign, not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a 4th ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
I tell my son, I love you every single day. Now, my dad has never said that to me. Not because he doesn't love me, but because culturally it wasn't comfortable for him. Now that he's a grandfather, he says, I love you to my son every time he sees him. My advice to all the fathers out there, forget the cultural restrictions. They grow up way too fast for you to waste even a single precious moment.
And we are back after the timeout. This game has just had energy that is just undescribable. For a kid that is paid to describe things, I'm saying it. Undescribable energy so far from both teams. As it is now Jalen Jones who takes it himself the other way now, going to the right side wing. Jalen underneath to Uncleback, almost had this one stolen away from him, able to get it now to Jude Jennings, now to Josh Nisulu, driving his way underneath the paint and fights his way inside, puts it up for two, misses his shot, but he's going to get 2 shots on the play.
That was just physicality by 23 to Salu. You can't teach that. He just got big, and they couldn't get big with him. There we go. When in doubt, get to the line, Mondo.
When in doubt, just get to the line. I love that quote. Love that partner. Now Josh Nisulu putting it up for his first of 2. Into the game is now Isaac Wood. Now Josh Nisulu to the line for his second of 2. Puts it up, and it is good. Did somebody say he's not a shooter? He's the best shooter on this team. Don't at Josh Nisulu. As we return back to the game now, number 33, Marvin Lee, hands it out to number 3, Montoyo. Montoyo over to the right side to Owens. Now back over to Lee, back over to Montoyo. Montoyo fakes his pass over to number 1, gets it now to Meadows. Meadows misses his shot. Rebounded by the Renegades. Jalen Jones back over to Josh Nisulu. Josh now over to Neb.Tech. And Neb.Tech able to put this one up.
Has to finish that.
For a layup, misses his shot. 8:08 on the clock. As Montoyo gets this one over to number 1, Isaac. And Isaac now back over to number 11, Meadows. And a 3-point shot there from Marvin Lee. Jalen Jones. To the left side to Ryan Uncleback. Uncleback. To Josh Nisulu. Nisulu driving this one up the middle, in and out of the basket. Would have had a 3-point play there.
So unfortunate.
And fouls on number 33.
But he is going to come back to the line now, and he's going to shoot 2. And Josh Nisulu now going to shoot 2. His first is good.
I'll say this again. When in doubt, get to the line. Easy points.
Definitely. Now Josh Nisulu to make this a 4-point game again. It is up. It is good.
Free throw machine.
It is a 4-point game here. 7:36 on the clock. It is number 33, Marvin Lee, gets it over to Marvelous Owens. Marvelous. Underneath to Isaac Wood. Now Wood back over to Montoyo. Montoyo trying to find a man. Gets intercepted by Jude Jennings. Jude Jennings has this one fought away from him, keeps possession. Now goes up, puts it up for 2, misses his shot. Rebounded by Isaac Wood, and he is an absolute force defensively on that play. He gets it over to number 5, Marvelous Owens for 2.
Unfortunate. They gave the lucky bounces.
And Isaac Wood with the single most greatest defensive effort on either side so far. As Jalen Jones driving this one up the middle, gets it over to Nebu Teklamarian for 3. Neb.Tek put some respect on his name from the left side wing for 3. And now here comes Montoyo, driving it up the middle, misses his shot, rebounded by Owens as Owens is knocked out of bounds by Michael Fashion.
That's number 15. Michael Fashion is second, team 4.
It is his second and team 4. Thank you there for the call, Coach Curran. Taking it out now and having the ball is Isaac Lloyd, getting it over to number 11, Ozzie Meadows. Ozzie trying to find a way over the middle, loses control of the basketball, gets it over to number 5, Owens, able to keep possession. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Denied by Neb.Tek! Denied by Teklamarian! And the Renegades have possession. 3 to tie and 2 to make this a 1-point game as Jalen Jones gets it over to the left side to Josh Nisulu. Josh Nisulu hands it out to Jalen Jones. He's got 2 guys to the right, 3 guys to the left now. Jalen driving this one up the middle, putting it up for 2. Hits it home, and it's a 1-point game again.
This is the game. 5:50 left. Mondo, this is the game right here.
This is the game indeed, partner. And Anthony Montoyo gets it over to number 5, now over to 33, Lee. Lee back over to number 11, Meadows. Meadows over to number 3, Montoyo. Montoyo driving this one up the middle. This is actually Owens, my bad. Owens to number 33, Lee. Misses his shot, rebounded by the Renegades. Driving now for the lead as Jalen Jones trying to keep possession here, and he does. Great defense there by Montoyo to try and force a turnover. Now Jalen Jones on the right side wing.
Take it over, Jones.
Driving it up the middle.
Nice
Silu, left side wing. Misses his shot. Rebounded by Ozzie Meadows. It is marvelous. It is Marvelous Owens now.
There we go.
Driving it all the way across. And a timeout called by the Roadrunners. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Hey guys, it's me, Isabella Gomez, filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously. And let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
I want to say let's come back, but let's actually take a break. We are back here after the break. Timeout called by the Roadrunners. 5:02 to play here in this game. One season is going to expire. Another one renewed for an entire week. As this is a backcourt violation on the Roadrunners, and the Renegades are going to take possession.
That's Michael Fashion's link right there for you, folks.
The Renegades are not going to drive for the lead. This will be the first time they have the lead in the entire second half. They absolutely need this now. No better time than right now. They're going to reposition Jalen Jones from beyond this backcourt, and he's going to give it to Jude Jennings, and Jude Jennings going to hand it off to Jalen Jones. Here we go. Play is set up. It is Jalen Jones to the right side, and it was a design handoff to Josh Nisulu, and Nisulu broke too early, and losing control of the ball was Jalen Jones. The Roadrunners have it underneath the basket. Ozzie Meadows denied by the Renegades.
Great block by 23 Nisulu.
Jalen Jones now over to the right side to Jude Jennings. His pass is intercepted by Ozzie Meadows. Meadows loses control. Jalen Jones has it. Back over to Jude for 3. Misses his shot. Fought for the rebound, but the Roadrunners are going to take possession. A foul called against Jude Jennings.
That was some sloppy 30 seconds.
Into the game, number 23.
It is his third and team fifth for Jude Jennings and the Renegades. Isaac Wood now going to take it out for the Roadrunners, and the Renegades defense has come alive here. They need to stay hot at least for one more play and give these shooters another chance. Coming into the game for the Renegades is Matthew Villanueva checking out was Jude Jennings. On the right side, it is Isaac Wood driving it up the middle, getting it over to Montoyo. Montoyo driving it up the middle, gets it to Meadows. Meadows misses his shot. Rebounded by Josh Nisulu, and Jalen Jones now has it. Back across the backcourt, and he is going to get it to Matthew Villanueva. Now over to Ned Tech for three! Yes!
Shot again!
And the Renegades
Take the lead!
take the lead. Ohlone College now has a case to change their name to Ned Tech U with Nebula Teklamariam's performance tonight.
Great call, partner.
Number 3, Montoyo puts it up for 2 and ties this game at 62. 3:21 on the clock as Jalen Jones has it for the Renegades.
Who wants to go
Driving
home?
it across to the right side, Matty Villanueva putting it up for 2, misses his shot, cleaned up by Michael Fashion, miss on the shot there, rebounded by Matty V, miss on his shot, and the Renegades completely blow it there. Back across the middle is Meadows, and he takes the lead.
Because Ohlone has some magic left. Here we go.
Jalen Jones now from the right side wing sets up the play for the Renegades. They absolutely need a basket here. Gets it to the right side to Matty V. Matty V gets a screen from Josh as he drives his way inside into the paint. Finding a way inside and a travel called.
Tracking violation.
Nebtech isn't happy with that call.
And the Renegades had 3 shots wide open in the paint, missing them all there. It would be a tie game now. But now the Roadrunners gonna try and add some insurance. Isaac Wood driving it up the middle, uncontested on the shot, and it goes in.
They have the luckiest balance in this game. I've not seen this before.
The Renegades now need a shot like nobody's business. It is Nebula Teklamariam, who's had an unstoppable day, gets it to Matthew Villanueva. Villanueva can't find an open spot to get a shot, drives it up the middle, and he lays it up, misses his shot, rebounded by number 11, Meadows.
0 for 4 in the last 31 minute.
1:50 on the clock.
0 for 4, man. We gotta finish this. They want to win this game.
Isaac Wood from the right side gets it over to number 23, Renato Knowles.
There we go.
Knowles misses
Needed
his
that.
shot, and it's stolen away there on the rebounding effort from Matty V by Owens. He puts it up for 2, and he's going to get a shot.
That is 8 points straight from this Roadrunner team. Heartbreaking. They're going to need to pull some magic for this Ohlone team. They need it, or they're going home.
I mean, this is probably fitting right here. Marvelous Owens with a marvelous play as we signal for a break here. 30-second timeout.
Woo! 911, where's your emergency?
Everyone's on their way. What happened? Your friend's not safe. Yes, please get my mom and dad. Oh my God!
And this is it, folks. We are back with 1 minute and 32 seconds on the clock. I want to correct one of my statements. Marvelous Owens is not going to come to the line for a three-point play. It was a clean layup, no foul called against the Renegades. I thought there might have been. Renegades now down by 4 with 1:30 seconds. They have to play the shooting game, and they have to play the fouling game here and get a couple of really important shots. Josh Nisulu from the paint gets it over to Michael Fashion, and he dunks it down.
So you're saying there's a chance, Mondo?
So that we're saying there's a chance. I'm going to knock on some wood here pretty loud and efficiently as Isaac Wood gets it over to the right side. Meadows now over to number 5, Owens. Back over to Woods, and the Renegades force a turnover there. What is the call on the play? It looks like it's a foul call against the Roadrunners with the whole entire stadium going defense, and it's a foul against Knowles. That is his 5th foul, and he has fouled out of this game. Oh, this is huge for the Renegades. Jude Jennings is going to come to the line as we are already in the bonus now. That is the 19th foul.
Jude Jennings. This will be a 1-and-1.
And a 1-and-1. This is huge here for the Renegades. They absolutely need it here. The first is good, and this makes it a 3-point game. Now Jude Jennings with an important second shot here in the 1-and-1. Jude Jennings taking his time. Here it comes. It is good! And the Renegades are within 2 points. Timeout called by the Roadrunners. We will be back in 30 seconds.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign, not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a 4th ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
All right, fans, here we go. As we come back from the break, this is the situation. Renegades trail by 2 as the Roadrunners will have possession here. 59 seconds left. One of these 2 teams will have to go home after tonight's game is over. Renegades need a stop here, and then they need a basket. And for the Roadrunners, you have to think a basket here ices this game potentially, or very closely gets it to that point. Montoya now over to Wood, and from Wood back over to Owens. Owens back over to Wood, goes out of bounds on the Renegades. And Nebuteklamarian was just maybe a fraction away from creating the biggest turnover of the season. But as it is, the Roadrunners will keep possession. And as Wood on the right side wing fakes the handoff to Owens. Owens to number 3, Montoya. Montoya getting covered by Jude Jennings. He's going to get a screen there from Lee. Now back over the middle to Meadows. Meadows for 2, and it is home. 70, 66, 33 seconds. The Renegades need a shot here, and they need one badly. Jude Jennings underneath the net gets it over to Jalen Jones. T3 from the center, misses his shot. It's rebounded by Lee. And the Roadrunners are going to take possession here on a foul call against the Renegades.
The clock has struck midnight, man. It's awful, man.
Foul called against the Renegades. It is against Michael Fashion, his 3rd and team 6th. And now the Renegades have to play the foul game in order to get back into this game potentially. Is Isaac Wood back over to number 5, Owens. 15 seconds on the clock. Here it comes from Owens for the dagger, and that'll do it.
Number 5, Marvelous Owens.
Unfortunate.
Nebula
Just unfortunate.
Teklamariam from the wing for a final
That's
three-point
just-
shot, misses his shot, and this pass is intercepted by Isaac Wood. He's going to hit a half-court shot,
That's
misses it, and that's how this game is going to end.
That's just heartbreaking, Mondo.
College 72, Ohlone College 66. And congratulations to Butte College, who will advance to the next round of the CCCAA
And the Renegades
NorCal
have fallen to the Butte College Roadrunners. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this break.
with 18
Yeah.
wins and 11 losses.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
And getting a standing ovation for the final time this season is the home Ohlone College Renegades. And that'll do it. This season is over here for the basketball season for the Renegades. And a young team that was scrappy, that played really hard and with their hearts on their sleeves. A team that nobody really wants to see get beat. But you know what? It's the exact same team that's playing on the other side too. The Roadrunners came into this game. They have a very young squad, tons of freshmen all around as you look through their roster. And the sophomores spread it about. They came into this game. They wanted this win, and clearly they earned it. And for the Renegades, it's not necessarily, you get beat. It's just unfortunately this was a game that somebody had to lose.
That bounced, the ball didn't bounce their way, Mondo. And for like the franchise-wise, Jordan Lee's a great head coach. To turn this program around, first time in the playoffs for 6 years,
and
I trust this guy right here.
And that's the silver lining is that there are only 3 sophomores on this team for the Renegades, that being J.P. Patag, Matthew Villanueva, or sorry, not Matthew Villanueva. It is it is Jalen Jones and Josh Nisulu. Those are your 3 sophomores. So
next year,
all these players, all the key fundamental players, some of the players that had a huge impact on this team, such as Matthew Villanueva, Jude Jennings, Michael Fastion, all going to come back. Nebula Teklamariam, all coming back next year for the Renegades. They're going to build upon what they have, and I would say it's safe to say the Renegades will be back in this position come next year. They will be back in the playoffs. And like you said, partner, it is just, it is a culture that Jordan Lee has built. This team was 2-25 last year, and they turned it around with an 18-10 season now officially, or sorry, a 19-10 season now officially 19-11 as the season is now over for the Renegades. And like I said before, this isn't really a case of one team had to lose or one team played worse. It's just one team had to lose. One team had to go home in this game, and unfortunately, that one team is the Renegades. But hats off to the Roadrunners for putting together one of the most spirited performances, coming into a hostile environment to play a really key game that showed really good fundamentals, good coaching, and great execution all around from all of their players from front to back. With their player, number 23, Rolante Knowles, being fouled out of the game. The rest of the guys able to pick him up. He didn't really have as much of an impact as he would hope in this game. And the rest of the guys, championship teams, they need to pick their guy up. They need to take the losses and be able to still be just as efficient, and they were today. They were the better team on this court, hats off to them and good luck in San Francisco. You're going to need it in a really great team against San Francisco. It's going to be a really great game on Saturday. I'm going to be watching very closely. I'll be rooting for these Road Runners as they earned my heart today. They earned my support today with such a spirited performance, and really, really just a sad way though for the Renegades to go out. And they're at least it was in their home court and surrounded by friends and family as well as classmates. And want to send one final shout out to our wonderful Ohlone College student body, athletics department. Some of the volleyball girls who are here today, and Ira Sharma, Gianna Tacanti, Naya Noble, and Alina Kalpin, all always here and always showing school spirit. I want to thank Alina Kalpin for doing some filming for me today for my channel, for my vlog that I'm doing on the side. The whole entire women's basketball team was here today. The baseball team was here today. A member from the softball team, Lillian Knight, was here today. And Gabriella Rochelle is here today as well. She's one of the hitters for the volleyball team as well. And, it's just the support that we've seen from everybody from front to back has just been wonderful here at Ohlone. And unfortunately, that's it. That's it for the winter sports.
Hey, but baseball season's coming.
Baseball season and softball season still well underway, and we got plenty of games left to come. The next game is going to happen on Tuesday the 28th against San Mateo here at Ohlone College. We do have a game on Friday against Redwoods, I believe it is. I will not be able to do those games. I have film class that day. But be on the lookout Tuesday. I believe it's a 2 p.m., maybe 3 p.m. First pitch time. You can find it on the Ohlone College Athletics, OhloneAthletics.com. But for Johan Lopez and myself, fans, thank you for your continued support. This is my final time that I'll be signing off from you at Epler Gymnasium ever. I will be transferring at the end of the year to a Division I program of my choosing, most likely probably San Diego State or Sacramento State, depending on how the cards fall there. So this will be my last time calling a basketball game here at Ohlone for the foreseeable future. It has been a wonderful ride. It has been so fun, and I've enjoyed every single second of it. I want to extend a thank you to Jordan Lee, the head coach of the basketball team, for welcoming me into this program, letting me work so closely with his guys. I want to thank Chris Warden for taking a chance on me and giving me an opportunity to work for this school and to provide such awesome analysis for this school, and I will miss it dearly. I say this after every single season is over. I love you guys to death, and thank you so much for allowing me to have this platform. This is it. We are signing off for the final time. For Johan Lopez, this is Armando Galan. You were listening to Ohlone College Basketball Action live on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. Until next season, goodbye everybody. Be well, and love to all of you. Good night.